When she is about to cheat, she does these things. Warning signs your wife is cheating on you. Navigating the complexities of a romantic relationship can be challenging, especially when trust issues arise. While every relationship is unique, certain behaviors and changes in demeanor can serve as red flags that something might be amiss. It's essential to approach this sensitive topic with empathy, open communication, and a willingness to address underlying issues. Relationships are built on trust, communication, and mutual respect. However, sometimes relationships can be put to the test, and infidelity can be a major challenge that can strain even the strongest bonds. If you suspect that your wife may be cheating on you, it's essential to be aware of the warning signs that may indicate her infidelity. 1. Says no to intimacy and sex. A noticeable reduction in physical affection, such as kissing, hugging, or sexual activity, might suggest emotional or physical involvement with someone else. Conversely, an unexpected increase in sexual activity can also be a sign of cheating. It might be an attempt to cover up guilt or a way to experiment with things learned from another partner. While many factors can affect intimacy, such as stress, health issues, or emotional distance, a sudden and unexplained change in this aspect of your relationship can be particularly concerning. When a partner consistently says no to intimacy and sex without providing a clear reason, it might indicate that they are fulfilling these needs elsewhere. It's important to have an open and honest conversation about these changes. Express your concerns without accusing her of cheating outright, and try to understand if there are other underlying issues affecting your physical relationship. 2. She gets bored. Emotional detachment. If your wife frequently expresses boredom in the relationship, it could be a sign that she is emotionally detaching herself. This detachment might manifest as a lack of enthusiasm for activities you used to enjoy together or a general disinterest in spending time with you. When someone feels unfulfilled or unappreciated in their current relationship, they might seek excitement and validation elsewhere. This search for something new can lead to infidelity. Addressing the root causes of boredom, such as routine, lack of adventure, or emotional disconnection, can help rekindle the relationship. Plan new activities, surprise her with thoughtful gestures, and show genuine interest in her feelings and experiences. 3. Busy on her phone and constantly on social media. Increase secrecy. If your wife is suddenly glued to her phone, constantly texting, or on social media, especially in private, it might indicate she's communicating with someone else. This behavior can be particularly suspicious if she becomes defensive or secretive about her phone use. For instance, she might start taking her phone with her everywhere, even to the bathroom, or quickly hide the screen when you walk by. Discovering secret apps or messaging platforms on her phone that you didn't know about can also be a sign of infidelity. It's crucial to respect her privacy while also addressing your concerns. Have a candid conversation about her increased phone use and how it makes you feel. Encourage transparency and mutual trust in your digital interactions. 4. She complains about the relationship. Frequent criticism. If your wife consistently complains about the relationship, it could be a sign of deeper dissatisfaction. Phrases like "you don't love me anymore," "we never do anything fun," or "you don't understand me" may indicate that she feels her emotional needs are not being met. While some complaints can be a normal part of any relationship, a significant increase in negative feedback can be a red flag. These complaints might be a way for her to justify her actions or to distance herself emotionally. It's important to listen to her grievances without becoming defensive. Use these complaints as an opportunity to improve the relationship by addressing her concerns and showing that you value her happiness and well-being. 5. Unexplained absences and time away. Sudden increase in absences. If your wife starts spending a lot of time away from home without a clear explanation, it could be a sign that something is wrong. This might include frequent late nights at work, unexplained business trips, or sudden social engagements that don't involve you. While it's normal for partners to have separate activities and interests, a significant and unexplained increase in time spent away from home can be suspicious. If she's often vague about her whereabouts or becomes defensive when you ask about her plans, it might indicate she's hiding something. Address this issue by expressing your concerns and asking for more transparency in her schedule. Encourage her to share her plans with you and be open about your feelings. 6. Financial discrepancies. Unusual spending habits. Financial discrepancies can be a major red flag. If you notice unexplained withdrawals, unusual credit card charges, or a sudden lack of transparency in financial matters, it might indicate infidelity. Cheating also involves spending money on the other person, whether for gifts, dinners, or trips. For instance, you might find receipts for items or services that you didn't know about or discover new accounts that you weren't aware of. This can be particularly alarming if she's always been open about finances before. Address this issue by having an open conversation about your finances. Review bank statements together and discuss any unusual expenses. It's important to approach this topic calmly and without accusations, focusing on understanding the reasons behind these changes. 7. Gut feeling. Trusting your instincts. Sometimes, you just have a gut feeling that something is wrong. While gut feelings are not always accurate, they often stem from subtle changes in behavior that you might not consciously notice. This could include changes in her tone of voice, body language, or the way she interacts with you. If you feel that something is off, don't ignore it. Trusting your instincts is important, but it's equally important to gather concrete evidence before making any accusations. Start by observing her behavior more closely and looking for patterns that might confirm or refute your suspicions. Approach her with your concerns in a non-confrontational manner, expressing your feelings and seeking to understand what might be causing them. The signs are always right there on the wall. You would feel it within yourself that something is not going the way it used to, you could even smell it. The only problem is that you may not want to admit to yourself that she's about to cheat on you. 8. She is always busy. Increased preoccupation. If your wife suddenly becomes overly busy and preoccupied, it might indicate she's trying to distance herself emotionally and physically. This could include taking on new projects at work, suddenly developing new hobbies, or spending excessive time with friends. While being busy can be normal, especially for someone with a demanding job or active social life, a sudden and drastic increase in preoccupation can be concerning. If she's constantly unavailable or always seems to have an excuse for not spending time with you, it might be a sign that she's diverting her attention elsewhere. Address this issue by expressing your desire to spend more quality time together. Plan activities that you both enjoy and encourage her to prioritize your relationship. 9. Increased interest in appearance. Unusual efforts in grooming. A sudden and unexplained increase in interest in her appearance can be a red flag. This might include buying new clothes, changing her hairstyle, or spending more time at the gym. While it's normal for people to want to look their best, especially when they're feeling good about themselves, a sudden and drastic change can be suspicious. If she's making these changes without any clear reason, such as a new job or a special event, it might indicate she's trying to impress someone else. Approach this issue by complimenting her on her new look and expressing your curiosity about what prompted the change. Encourage her to share her motivations and reassure her that you appreciate her efforts to look good. Conclusion. Recognizing the warning signs of infidelity is crucial in addressing and potentially saving your relationship. Open communication, empathy, and a willingness to understand and address underlying issues are key. While these signs can be indicative of cheating, they are not definitive proof. It's important to approach the situation with care, seeking professional help if needed. By being proactive and attentive, you can navigate this challenging situation and work towards a resolution, whatever that may be.